Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Dandavatana, Swami Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Till now, we have covered the 6 cantos.
It's kind of.
Yeah. So, we are supposed to do the 7th canto today, but I wanted to take a little pause and talk something related to the related to Lord Krishna, of course, and related to how, different concepts about who Lord Krishna is can be easily communicated to others, in the form of numeric establishment, right? For example, to speak seriously, we all know that Krishna is avatari. He is the source of all avatars. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
But if you see in India, in the Dashavataras, Lord Krishna is called the 8th avatara. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So if somebody starts saying, no, he is avatar of Vishnu, he is not the avatari, right? Without offending them, how could we reconcile saying that, look, both are right? Typically Indian elders I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We can't argue and win over them. They will never accept. When you say Krishna is avatari, you are wrong. Yes?
Yes, bro.
So I want to cover that from a numerology perspective and the way Bhagavatam and the cantos are laid out, etc. Do you want me to do this time or complete the 7th canto, complete all the 12 cantos overview and then do that? I'm leaving the choice to you, whichever way. Hare Krishna, asking for opinion.
Prabhuji, since we just now finished Janmashtami, I think it is better to know more about Krishna today.
I agree too, Prabhuji. I think it will be nice to have it back to back.
Okay, sure. So with Janmashtami being there, that's the reason I wanted to bring this clarity. So Mataji, as I understand, from Sandhya Mataji and Anusha Mataji, if I'm right. Yes? They both said yes. Other devotees.
Yes, bro.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhu. Then what I'll do is, the reason it became, the thought sprung upon me was, if you see the name of the 7th canto, it's the Science of God. Name of 7th canto is Science of God. So I said, well, science is connected with the math too. So why not we think about Krishna from the math perspective and talk to others who wouldn't be, necessarily accepting. So let me do a little, better do it in Excel. Right. Let's do a little math based thing. Right? We'll now go our ISKCON way. Yes? And within the ISKCON way, I'm referring to first, I'll fix the head later, Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, within the ISKCON way, of course, I'll merge the heads and everything later while we are discussing. Right, this I need 2 heads definitely, so let me merge that and yeah. So head 1 is okay, right. Where are Lord Krishna's pastimes covered? In which canto are Lord Krishna's pastimes covered?
Canto 10.
I think 10.
Yes. Krishna's. Okay, instead of question, Krishna's pastimes. Canto 10. Correct. Let me put a heading include a heading for each of these. Activity and canto. Yes. Where are Lord Rama's pastimes covered?
Canto 9, Prabhu.
9.
10, 9. Yes. Lord Narasimha?
7.
7.
Canto 7. So what is covered in Canto 8?
Chitraketu.
Prahlad Maharaj.
I think Mohini Avatar, Gajendra Moksha.
Please check it out. Please check it out. It's Gajendra Moksha, right? And Vamana Deva. Yes? Again, Lord's pastimes. Yes? That's why it's called Ishanukadha, isn't it? Hare
Yes.
Krishna?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Right. Now, what does Canto 6 cover?
Ajamila,
Ajamila,
Ajamila, Daksha.
and Chitraketu, right?
Yes,
So,
Prabhuji.
yes. So, this is devotee experiences. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right. Now, let's do a little mathematical thing. What is the sum here?
24.
Yeah, if we further add that, 2 plus 4 is
6.
6.
so what collectively do all these cantos cover from 6 to 9? The 6 opulences of Lord Krishna. Yes, Parashara Muni says, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Aishwaryasya samagrasya yashasya kirtitasya cha jnanam vairagya yoschaiva. Yes, he is full of knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Full of bliss.
Yes,
Full of strength,
full of strength,
full of beauty,
full of beauty,
Beauty. Renunciation.
full of
Renunciation.
full of fame, and full of renunciation.
renunciation.
Yes. Rama Avatara demonstrates the full of beauty and full of renunciation. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And also the full of strength. Nrsimha Avatara talks strength. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Vamana Avatara,
Full of knowledge,
knowledge and strength as well, Prabhu. Yes.
His strength in what way, Prabhu? Because he's not doing any fighting.
He occupied the three.
No,
roles.
three.
Yes. Okay.
That's the demonstration of his mystic power, mystic strength, isn't it?
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
I thought
Prabhu?
mystic. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yes. And he also demonstrates the jnana and the vairagya in Vamana Avatara. Lord Ramachandra demonstrates the vairagya when he gives up the kingdom for the sake of the father. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Where he doesn't complain. Yes. So the 6 opulences of the Lord are covered in different aspects in these leelas. When all of them together are covered, they are covered in the 10th canto. That's why 1 plus 0 is 1 when they are completely covered here. Make sense? 6 opulences covered to an extent from cantos 6 to 9. Prabhu and Mataji, clear on this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Because Lord Ramachandra is also, it's not full potential. Yes?
Yeah.
It's not full potential. It's just, the aspect. But one complete coverage. Hare Krishna, makes sense here? Hare Krishna, does that make sense?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right. So, now let's deep dive into Canto 10. How many chapters?
Ninety chapters, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Right? 90 chapters there. So let's capture that. Digit sum is 9.
9.
Yes? Correct? Now add to them cantos how much is it?
39.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. 12. 3.
What does it represent? The Tridhama. Hare Krishna. We read the Tridhama, yes, the other day. The name of the Lord we discussed in Canto 6. Do you all remember? Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
What does Tridhama stand for? What did we discuss Tridhama stands for? Somebody said Lord of 3 words. Then we discussed Lord Krishna has Madhura, Dwaraka,
Dwaraka, Vrindavan.
Vrindavan,
Yeah.
Gokula. Yes, you remember?
Yeah, yes, bro.
Yes. So if you see, in effectively, the way this entire Srimad Bhagavatam is laid out is, to let people understand Lord Krishna step by step and in a very, 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 systematic manner. Now let's take the case of non-iskcon. Of course, in ISKCON we don't discuss this numerology, but I am bringing it just for your understanding. Now, we understand Krishna is avatari, and therefore we can see how Srimad Bhagavatam. If we typically take non-iskcon folks, right? Krishna is 8 avatara. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Right. Krishna is the 8th avatara. Now, if you see, Krishna is the 8th avatara according to them, right? And he was born in which year? He appeared in which year? In that 60 years? You know, we have a 60-year cycle, right?
Six.
He was born in a year called Srimukha year. Okay. Could you please check the number of the Srimukha year in the 60 years? Kindly search in Google.
It is seventh one, Prabhu. Seventh.
7th year. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right. And on which tithi was he born?
Ashtami.
Ashtam. Right? Yes, Prabhu and Mataji?
Yeah.
Yes. And which nakshatra? Rohini. Can you check what is the number of Rohini nakshatra?
Four, Prabhu.
Sorry, Prabhu?
Four.
4. Let's sum up these digits. How much does that come to?
27 and 9.
Center, Prabhu.
I'm still centering, I'm playing with that. Sorry. I just realized wrong. Right? Sum of digits is obviously 9. Agree?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right. Now, when we talk to the non-iskcon people, we talk about the 9 number, and we refer to how the Navagrahas, right? The significance of 9 number we have discussed earlier. Yes or no? Hare Krishna?
Yes, Prabhu.
We have discussed the significance of 9 number. Why did we discuss the significance of the 9 number? Please kindly recall. Whatever we discussed there is very, very important here. The yugas, 432,000 years.
Everything is with 9 and 12.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji, remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Everything
Each one
comes
is
with
9.
comes to 9.
432,000 years, 432 is 9, 864 is
Right.
9,
Yeah.
right? 1296 is 9, 1728 is 9.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes? So what
Yeah.
we talk about them is, look, that's fine that you are looking at, the Krishna as avatari, but Krishna says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo. He is the Lord of everything, including the 9 planets and all these yugas, the material nature and everything. That's why in Bhagavatam he is called Bhagavan Swayam. Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Make sense?
Yeah.
The reason this should be this could be explained this way to non-iskcon people is that this is what Sankhya Shastra says. Hare Krishna. The numerology based Shastra divides and derives like this. Hare Krishna, please kindly respond. Is this clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right. So, therefore, we turn around and say, therefore, because he is the supreme, captured in 10th canto with all the opulences, which is 10 and 1, that's the summum bonum. Hare Krishna, clear on this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
This will be particularly helpful while talking to Indian elders who will question us, saying that, oh, you call Krishna the avatari. That's your philosophy. Right? Is everyone clear on this aspect of the story?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Now, after we explain this, I will ask a typical question that the elder will say. When you say both are right, then why don't you follow what we have taught?
But the other one doesn't talk about the opulences, right, Prabhuji?
Which one doesn't talk about the opulences, Prabhu?
On the right one. Non-iskcon mind.
No, we are not getting into the opulences. The opulences are covered in Srimad Bhagavatam, right?
Yeah.
That's applicable to both to explain. You get me? Yes.
Yeah.
Srimad Bhagavatam, the opulences coverage is explained. What I was talking is how the canto 10 and everything together sum up. You get me?
Yeah.
That's all I was talking about, Prabhu, here. Yes? This, okay, let me not confuse you. Let me bring this here. Alright? And just introduce those many cells, insert those many cells out here. Alright, Prabhu?
Fine, Prabhu.
Okay? Opulences coverage is irrespective. Okay, Prabhu?
Fine, Prabhu.
Right. Now, the question now is, fantastic. This is all great, but then why don't you follow what we have taught you?
But Krishna himself, he said that he is the avatari. He said everything emanates from material and all spiritual worlds. So he said, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Matas.
Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. No, they don't disagree with that. That is Vishnu. The difference in here is avatara versus avatari. So how do we convince them? Because they don't accept Rupa Goswami. They won't accept Sanatana Goswami. They will not accept Gaudiya Vaishnava scriptures.
Is it because Prabhuji Krishna has all the potencies and is full, but the other avatars has like one or two missing?
I accept what you said, right? Now let me take you to the 9th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam and present an argument, a 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and present the argument just as they would present, Mataji. Sorry, once again. There is a reference where it talks about, we should meditate upon Lord Narayana. One second. That's the aspect that I am trying to search. Okay, I'm not exactly able to find it, but in the 10th canto, it does say in one of the places, thus we should serve Sriman Narayana. Let me show it. Where is the summary of the canto? Where is the summary of the canto? Canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Madam, if you don't mind, 10th canto book is there. Can you just give it to me? It's right in the front to the right, because the online it's different. It's not the same. Yeah. No.
Prabhu, as per Chat GPT, 10 canto, 40th chapter, sloka 1. .40.1 Prabhu.
Yeah, see the original Supreme Person Narayana. From the wall of the lotus, born from your navel, Brahma appeared, and by his agency this universe came into being. Right? And another chapter, Haribol Shravya, thanks, is 89 and 8. 89, 58. Again, here, of course, this is Lord Mahavishnu talking to Arjuna and Lord Krishna, saying that I wanted to see the both of you together, right? So, if you see here, Akrura is mentioning you, the cause of all causes, the original and inexhaustible Supreme Person Narayana. So the argument would be, this is the original and Supreme Person Narayana. Hare Krishna. It's right in the translation. Yes or no?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Right. As though that's not enough, if you open the book of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, there is a summary of 10th canto which finishes towards the end with this specific statement. It says, Chapter 87 contains 50 verses describing the prayers offered to Narayana by the Vedas. Hare Krishna. Let's go to chapter 87. This chapter presents the prayers personified by the Vedas, glorifying the personal and impersonal aspect of Lord Narayana. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Do you see the question?
Yeah.
King Parishad asked Srila Sukadeva Goswami how the Vedas can directly refer to the Supreme Absolute Truth Brahman, since Vedas deal with the material realm governed by the three modes of nature, and Brahman is completely transcendental to three modes. In reply, Sukadeva Goswami described an ancient encounter between Sri Narayana Rishi and Narada Muni at Badarikashrama. Narada submitted the same question. In Narada related an account of how this very question had been discussed long ago among sages living in Janaloka, which is the Janar Loka. Once the sages, feeling inquisitive about the nature of absolute truth, chose Sanandana Kumara to speak on the subject. Sanandana told them how the numerous personified Vedas, appearing as the first manifestations from the breathing of Lord Narayana, recited prayers for his glorification just before the creation. Sanandana then proceeded to recite these elaborate prayers. The residents of Janaloka were perfectly satisfied after hearing Sanandana recite the prayers of the personified Vedas, which enlightened them about the true nature of the Supreme Personality of Supreme Absolute Truth, and they honored Sanandana with their worship. Narada Muni was equally satisfied to hear this account from Sri Narayana Rishi. Thus, Narada offered his obeisances to the Lord and then went to see his disciple Vedavyasa, to whom he explained everything he had heard. Hare Krishna. Why is this important? The most important thing to mention here is because they have emanated from the breath of Lord Narayana, the Vedas, they could only glorify him once because they are dealing with the non-personal form of the Lord. Vedas deal with primarily the Nirakara. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Up to the Upanishads, it's all the Nirakara form of the Lord, the Brahman realization. Yes or no?
All Vedas will deal with only the Nirakara form, Prabhu.
Mostly Nirakara only, Prabhu. Sakara is very little. Even Upanishads, right? They all talk about the Brahman. They never talk about the direct personal aspect of the Lord. Yes, Prabhu?
Okay.
It's beyond the Upanishads that we have the Brahma Sutras and everything that slowly unravel the personal aspect of the Lord. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, clear on this?
Yeah.
Right. So the way, that's why Lord Krishna talked about, if you see in Bhagavad Gita, Traigunya Vishaya Veda. Remember that verse? Does everyone remember it?
Yeah. Traigunya Vishaya.
Google search. The Vedas deal with the three modes of material nature.
Yes, Prabhu. Karma Kanda also.
Yeah. Traigunya Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna. Right? 2.45. You see. The Vedas mainly deal with the subject matter of three modes of material nature. Oh Arjuna, become transcendental to these three modes. Be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for the gain and safety, and be established in self. Right? So the point we have to tell those people is, look, because everything that you have been trained is based on the Vedas and the Upanishads. The Vedas and the Upanishads primarily deal with the three modes. Upanishads take it a step further to the Brahman level. So it's a gradual level. Whereas when you go beyond the Upanishads and go to the Brahma Sutras, the truth beyond Lord Narayana gets revealed. And that truth beyond Narayana is none other than Lord Krishna, who is the original Narayana. Hare Krishna. Clear?
Yes,
Prabhu.
Does this sound convincing or doesn't it sound convincing? I want honest opinions. I don't want you to think, oh, Srivasnamaya Prabhu is speaking, let's keep quiet. I want to be challenged.
Prabhu, to some extent is okay, but yeah, completely means, it's not fully convincing.
Sure. Shoot your question, Prabhu. What is not convincing? You play the part of the elder. I'll play your son role. Although age-wise it's not ideal.
No, Prabhu,
assume you are dealing with Gopal, and Gopal, is Krishna conscious and you are not. Let's do the role play.
No, when Krishna said directly in Bhagavad Gita,
yeah,
we are not accepting, and we are coming around to.
That's the reason we say. That's why Lord Krishna says, Prabhu, after presenting all of this, the conclusion is, that's why Lord Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. That nobody will question.
So it's not Vishnu, actually. The person is clearly telling, see, I am this. So if you are saying, I am Ajay, I am telling, Ajay is telling, not like some other person is written from the back.
Yes, Prabhu, absolutely accepted. But if we go with this, they will say, oh, Vishnu came as Krishna, he took the body here. Okay. The point I'm trying to make is, we talk about, look, Krishna says, Saradhana Pratitya Mamekam, only me. Then they will say it's Vishnu. Then we have to refer them back to the 4th chapter, 5th and 6th verses. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavajna. Tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vedthavat parantapa. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavami atmamayaya. Right? If you see the 4-5, the Lord clearly says, you and I have many births. I can remember all of them, but you cannot. Yes?
Yeah.
And then he says, in 4-6, he says, although I am unborn, and my transcendental body, Avyayatma, then we turn around and say, Krishna clearly says that he is Avyayatma and appears with his yoga energy. So the concept that he is taking a body here is itself wrong. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Now we are bringing them into the discussion based on Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
We talk about Sarvadharman, that Aham is not the physical body, it is the transcendental body of Lord Krishna. Yes, Prabhu?
Actually, yeah, Krishna doesn't have any material body. He's like,
Exactly.
full of bliss.
That we accept, but they do not accept, because according to them, when the Brahman takes a form here, it takes a material body. Hare
So,
Krishna.
but little adding to the context, can you just come in between the discussion?
Sorry, Prabhu.
Because just coming into the discussion, Prabhu, most of the times, even in ISKCON also, when we quote, sometimes Krishna being always the enjoyer, he performs all the activities only in Vrindavana, but in other areas like in Mathura or in other areas, typically only Lord Vishnu has taken place is what sometimes we hear from in some lectures, in ISKCON only. Then how the context?
Yeah, Lord Vishnu, when he takes those forms, it's by the supreme will of Lord Krishna. Everything happens by the supreme will of Lord Krishna, Prabhu. Right?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
in the ISKCON context, Lord Krishna never wanted to leave Vrindavana, so he let the Vishnu form of the Krishna, like the Madhura Krishna, the Dwaraka Krishna, right? Because they do not deal with the renunciation and prema aspect there. Yes, Prabhu? The Madhurya, the prema rasa are not there in those forms. The Madhura Krishna and Dwaraka Krishna. Shamu Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why it happens through the medium of that Vishnu form of Krishna as well, many times. But of course, Krishna leaves his Shyamasundara form and comes to Mathura and Dwaraka, because his Shyamasundara form is left in the Vrindavana. Yes, Prabhu?
Okay. Got it, Prabhu.
So that's the reason. Now, here what we have to talk about is Krishna is the one and only supreme, because he is the one who comes basing on his yoga maya. His atma maya, he is coming in his transcendental form. Yes. And that's why he says in the 9th verse, what does he say of 4th chapter? Janma karma chame divyam yevam yo veti tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma na iti mameti swarjuna. Look, you are thinking that when he comes here, his body is materialistic. Right? If it is materialistic, how do you explain Nrsimha? Hare Krishna? Because in the material realm, there was never a form like Narayan Simha. Narayan Vanara was there. We all accept. Like the gorillas and the Neanderthals and etc. If you go to the modern science, the Australopithecus and the Pithecanthropus erectus. Yeah? Okay, you can say half man, half ape. But half man, half lion? Have you ever seen anything like that? Is there a documented history? Prabhu Mataji? Yes
No,
or no?
Prabhuji.
Mataji and Prabhuji, it's Monday.
No.
Already you are so tired. You have time until Friday to finish work and then have a good weekend.
No, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Please respond. Looks like after Janmashtami fast you haven't eaten anything yesterday. Today. Hare Krishna, please respond. It's by
Yes.
challenge and response that we will learn
No,
better.
Prabhuji.
Please. Please, Prabhu and Mataji. Right? The most important thing here is to understand that no, because he has taken the Nrsimha form, he has established the transcendental nature of his appearance. It's beyond what is within the material realm. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
A Vamana form within the material realm. A Kurma form within the material realm. But Varaha is also not in the material realm. The Nrsimha is also in the material realm. Okay, even if you say Varaha is painted with the human body because of your, human anthropic view of God. Okay. Right? The Homo sapien view of God. Let's take it away. How about Nrsimha? Right?
Yeah.
No, there is no Homo sapien view there. There is no Homo sapien view there. It's about the Lord appearing in a transcendental form the way He wished, beyond these three material limitations of the three modes. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Therefore, what's important here is to bring them slowly but steadily, step by step to this, and hopefully, even if they do not accept in this lifetime, they will appreciate why we are considering Lord Krishna as the Supreme, and there won't be many further challenging arguments. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Does that make sense?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
A couple of questions, Prabhu.
Certainly, please shoot.
Prabhu, in the media you see a lot of how Krishna has left the body, the arrow shoots the feet and he passes away. But based on that, they come to an argue saying, okay, they say that, okay, Krishna has taken the form of material and he left the material world. Which won't justify so far what we explained, and however we have solidified based on the Bhagavad Gita shlokas. It's not really going through the answering and convincing them, Prabhu.
Sure, that's question number one. What is the question number two, Prabhu? I'm here to answer.
Yes, Prabhu. Number two is, initially you asked the question about Krishna's, whether it's avatari and avatara. My argument was, why don't we explain yam yam vapi smaran bhavan? Whichever is your form you want to think about. Think as it is.
No, that's fine, Prabhu. That is when leaving the body, right? This is about the challenge response that we are going through in the discussion. If we say yam yam vapi smaran bhavan, they will say, I won't think about Krishna, I don't think about Vishnu, I won't think about Lord Shiva, I'll think about, the Panchabhutas. Because now the new philosophy has come out that Panchabhutas are the God.
Okay.
Right? Panchabhutas they meditate upon and they'll do 5 million checkers here.
So the eighth water in ether, those five.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Sorry, the Panchabhutas, they will preach on them. Is that what he's saying?
They are saying Panchabhutas are God and we'll worship them.
Okay. Yes, bro.
Alright. That means they won't even go to the Brahman platform.
Right. Okay.
Yes?
So
if you get into Yamava Smaran Bhavan, then that philosophy comes. So let's park it. Now the first question that you have asked is an absolutely valid question. If Lord Krishna's body is transcendental, why was he shot by an arrow? The answer to that you already know. Could you please tell Rakesh Prabhu? You already know. You yourself have mentioned quite a few times in our morning classes. Who is the hunter who shot Lord Krishna in his previous lifetime?
Vali.
yeah.
What did Lord Ramachandra promise him?
You will have the choice to.
Yeah, choice. Jambavanta wanted to fight, he gave Jambavanta the opportunity to fight with him. This guy wanted to shoot an arrow, he gave him an opportunity, as simple as that. Right? The counter example for that is, why would Lord Krishna do? Look at Lord Krishna. How many times do you think he would have left Sudarshan Chakra? They will say so many times. But why did his finger get cut only when he was killing Shishubala? So that Draupadi can tie. And thereafter, he can give Dushasana a saree shop with the same color, same design, one single saree. Dushasana saree shop, which made him so tired and faint, it's a failure. Big first venture capitalist is Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Dushasana saree shop, single design, one saree, which Dushasana couldn't handle. जब भगवान के छप्पड़ बाढ़ के देते हैं, छप्पड़ बाढ़ के दे दिए दुशासन को, दुशासना couldn't handle it. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
You see how it all ties up, Prabhu, now?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Prabhu, in the same context,
Yeah, please.
even they burned the Krishna's body as well after his death, like disappearance, how do we understand
Absolutely, Prabhu. What Lord Krishna is demonstrated there is how the duty-bound Gruhastha should behave. Therefore, even Lord Krishna's body was put on fire to demonstrate. That's the ritual that needs to be followed where anybody who is following the Vedic Dharma. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, yes.
When he came as Lord Ramachandra, he walked into the Sarayu river directly. Yes?
Yeah.
But as Lord Krishna, because he was also demonstrating how a Gruhastha should act, the karma and the dharma aspect of the story. So he also got that to be performed so that people are aware how this beginning till end we should follow the dharma. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Ajay Prabhu, clear?
Yeah, that part is clear, Prabhu. Even Lord Rama didn't go through the same process, or even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they say that he entered into the temple and just disappeared,
Correct. But Lord Krishna wanted to demonstrate what he did not do in Rama Leela, because Rama Leela, Lord Krishna demonstrated only how one should live as the Nara. Hare Krishna,
Okay.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Right? But in Krishna Leela, he is demonstrated how exactly one should, after leaving the body, perform the whole thing according to the Vedic act.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Can we also think Krishna during these pastimes with different yugas, how it has been getting degraded? He also want to set the standard of, like you're saying, the next is Kaliga, which is more degraded. That this is what that has to be performed when someone.
That's fine, Mataji. He is demonstrating how it should be done. Yeah? Because if you see, Pandavas ascended directly to the Swarga. Yes? With their bodies, they
Yes,
went up to
Prabhuji.
Swarga.
Yes,
Lord
yes.
Krishna, when Pandavas could do that, Lord Krishna could have gone back himself. The reason is to show to us how we should perform things dutifully during and after. Clear, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, it's to demonstrate to us so that we can practice. Claiming ourselves to be Vedic practitioners, we should practice that last rites as well. That's the most important thing.
Prabhu, in the same context, another argument, like Prabhu, the Krishna is meant, that Avatara is meant to the public to follow it, listen to that. And Rama is, whatever he demonstrated, we should accept and, to do the same things. Suppose Krishna Avatar, in Avatar, he has got 16,108 wives, so it's not like what a normal person does. But why should he show only at the end, show the dead body or some. We don't consider it as a dead body, but for the others, materialistic people, they consider it as a dead body that's getting burned. So what's the purpose of that? Like, you know.
Prabhu, I didn't follow your question. If you don't mind, could you repeat, please?
Yeah, sure, bro. I'll frame it in a different way. Like, you know, Rama Avatar is meant to show the people how to behave or how to make their life as it is.
Yes.
He has come as a normal human being.
Yes.
But Krishna Avatar is not meant for that.
Okay, now I get you. Lord Krishna had 16,108 wives. In the beginning, he, did whatever he wanted. Towards the end, he got dharma and all those things into picture.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Great. What Krishna has demonstrated is, well, everybody is looking at multiple women, right? If you are taking a look at multiple women in your life, check out if you are capable of maintaining them independently and handling them simultaneously independently. With the 16,108 palaces and Narada Muni going to all 16,108 of them, and Lord Krishna performing different pastimes in each of those, he has demonstrated, boss, if you have the capability of doing this sort of a thing where you can keep all the wives happy simultaneously, you go ahead. Otherwise, shut up and stick with one wife, as I have told you in my Rama Leela. Hare Krishna. Prabhu?
Yeah.
I can do it. You cannot do it. That's the demonstration in the beginning. Towards the end is the demonstration of what I am doing is what you could do. You do it this way. Yes, Prabhu?
Yeah, it's true.
Make sense?
Yeah, for us makes sense, but even the other argument from material people, they say that Gandhari curse, because of that only Krishna, Yadav dynasty was, swiped out, and he also has to face the karmic activities in Avatara, so they can't consider him as the god.
No, the point here is that Gandhari cursed him, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Gandhari
Yes.
cursed him. But what was Gandhari doing there at that stage?
Lamenting.
Duryodhana to go, take bath and come back naked. Yes?
Yeah.
Krishna went there just in time to meet Gandhari Devi. He could have met any other time, right? So the point is, we need to explain to them, look, he went right at that moment so that he can meet her, come back, and ensure that Duryodhana didn't go naked to Mother Gandhari. That's the major aspect of the Leela. Looking at only one part of it doesn't help. Let's look at the whole aspect of what happened there. Therefore, Krishna went there because he decided, along with the Kuru Vamsha, the Yadu Vamsha also has to be destroyed. Yes? Both were warring clans, right? Yes? And both have committed mistakes, like Krutavarma killed some people brutally and everything. So all of them had to pay their price. During the Mahabharata war, even the Narayani Sena on the other side, Pandava said Krutavarma and all, they have killed many people very brutally because they were fighting for Duryodhana. You see, Prabhu?
Yeah.
So we should be able to explain this and tell them, this is the reason Krishna decided himself and went to Gandhari Devi at that stage. And because he went to Gandhari Devi at that stage, he got it done through that medium of her anxiety and her trauma, so that expression relieves her, right? Because she addresses him as Govinda, etc. And finally says, no, I'll call you Krishna. Yes, I'll call you Krishna, one who is very attractive. And she gets so attracted that she tells him, I'm going to curse your Yadu Vamsha, that all of you do it. And he says, I'll accept it. Lord Krishna says, I accept it. Krishna could have rejected, right, being the Supreme Lord?
Yeah.
When they are saying it's Lord Vishnu, could he not have rejected? Okay, he is not the entire Supreme, he is Avatara. Why couldn't he reject? He accepted. That's his Leela. So doesn't matter. The Lord has performed a Leela there. You saying it is material is therefore doesn't add up. Why didn't Krishna could have rejected it, or Lord Vishnu could have rejected it? Why did he accept it? Yes?
Yeah.
Just as he accepted Devaki Devi and Vasudeva wanting him as their son, and Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Devi wanting to see his childhood. So he has given both of those to them. So Krishna decided, each one got what they desired. So Gandhari Devi's desire to open up to Krishna, he has facilitated this way. Yes, Prabhu?
Yeah.
This is the point that we should mention to the third party questioning these things. Any other questions, please?
Just a outside of the box question, Prabhu, not today's topic. It is a parental question. Can I ask you, Prabhu?
Prabhu, we'll catch up towards the end, Prabhu. I just want to complete this topic so that devotees don't lose the track, Prabhu. Don't mind.
Sure.
Just 2 to 3 minutes if there are no other questions related to this topic. Hare Krishna, any other questions or comments relating to this topic?
Yeah. See, finally, Prabhu, they say ISKCON devotees have every answer which will, point out to only Krishna, so they don't accept others, and any other avatar as the Supreme. So
yeah, that's when we should quote Srimad Bhagavatam, Yadha Mula Taror Nishechanena Trupyanti Tatskanda Bhujova Shakha. Yes, Prabhu?
Yeah. Or else even Yeta James Sakalapam.
Sorry, Prabhu, what is that? Sorry, Prabhu, what you said I didn't follow.
Bhagwan.
Sorry, I couldn't follow, Prabhu.
In Bhagavatam, another sloka is there, no, Prabhu? Veta Chamsa Kalapamsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam.
That is there. That they will say that's only Srimad Bhagavatam. The reason I am talking about these is, right, as pouring water on the root of the tree, just trunk, branches, twigs, and supplying the food to stomach and life is the senses and limbs of the body, simply worshipping the Supreme Personal Godhead to automatically satisfies the Devatas and all. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
This is the point that we have to bring out. Why we don't worship others. Yadha taror mula nisechanena trupyanti taskanda bhujopashakaha prano bharaccha yatendriyanam tadaiva sarvahanam achyutejya. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Canto 4, chapter 31, text 14. Very, very important. Yes, Prabhu, along with that, this also needs to be quoted.
Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Pouring water at the root of the tree. That's the most important thing that we have to quote. Along with that, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Any other questions on this topic?
When Krishna is complete energy and everything, why Krishna is from a devotee's perspective or acceptance perspective, why everyone doesn't accept Krishna?
Because
yes, Prabhu.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Complete your question.
I understand. From a knowledge perspective, Jnanachakshu has given so many boundaries are there. It reveals stage by stage. So much information is available as we progress to the step by step and approach and as we surrender. But when he is capable and he's full of everything, why the information doesn't go to everybody and why the revelation doesn't happen to most, at least to the first stage of people. First stage is of course not the right. There's nothing which we can define, but
yeah. Prabhu, who...
Sorry, it looks like little offensive one, but
No, not offensive at all. Not offensive at all. Let's logically conclude this. Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji, it's already 9 past there. Are you all okay with this discussion, or should we stop and continue on Wednesday?
Okay, Prabhuji, we want to continue.
Okay, let's continue. Prabhu, who are the 4 types of people who surrender to Krishna, and who are the 4 types who don't surrender to Krishna?
Yeah.
दुष्कृतनो मूढ़ाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भवम् आश्रिताः. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
7.15, Lord Krishna says, those miscreants who are grossly foolish, they may be well knowledged, but they are so blinded by their knowledge of the Vedas, they act foolish. Vedavada ratah pardha nanyadastinini vadinaha. This is Lord Krishna himself saying in Bhagavad Gita. In the 2nd chapter, he says that. 42-43. All right. यामिमां पुष्पितं वाचं प्रवद्यन्ते अविपश्चितः वेदवाद रतः पार्था नान्यदस्ति इति वादिनः कामात्मनः स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फलप्रदं क्रिया विशेष बहुलां भोगैश्वर्य गतिं प्रति. Men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, result in good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. Dushkritino mudhaha. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
They act mudha because they are attached to that. It's not that they are acting. That's what they become. Because of their attachment to all that. Right? Then there are naradhamaha, lowest of mankind, mayayapahruta jnanaha, who are very, very attracted to the influence of maya, asuram bhavam ashritaha, those who are completely demoniac in nature, saying that atheistic, non-godly, etc. Then Lord Krishna talks about the 4 kinds of people that surrender to him. Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna arto jignasuraddharthi jnani cha bharatarshabha. O best among the Bharatas, 4 kinds of pious men begin to render devotional service unto me. They begin to render. They are not yet. Who are they?
Distressed, disordered.
Artaha, distressed. Who is Artha? Gajendra. Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Jignasu, who is inquisitive, like the Brahma Kumaras.
Yes.
Right? Ardhardi, who is the desirer of wealth? Dhruva Chakravarti. Yes? And Jnani.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, bro.
So, these 4 people surrender. But, of them, who is the best? Jai Krishna Prabhu, I'll definitely respond to your question. Just a minute, please. Tesham jnani nitya yukta ega bhaktir visheshate priyo hi jnanino atyardham aham sachamam mama priyaha. Of these, the one in full knowledge and who is always engaged in devotional service is the best. For I am very dear to him and he is very dear to me. So the knowledge should not lead to ahankara. The knowledge should be such that we understand Lord Krishna and we develop vinaya or the humility, and then we perform devotional service to Lord Krishna. Yes, Prabhu?
Yes, sir.
Shamu Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, very clear.
Very clear? Yes.
Yes.
Jay Krishna Prabhu, I saw you raise your hand. You please ask your question now.
Prabhuji, my question is before Mahabharata time, like in Satya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, whom people were considering as a supreme lord, because before that Krishna was not there, right?
That also Srimad Bhagavatam says, Prabhu. Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th canto, 3rd chapter, 52 verse. Krute yadhyayato vishnum tretayam yadato makhai dvapare paricharyayam kalau tad harikirtanat. In the Satya Yuga, people were meditating on Lord Vishnu. For example, Valmiki Mahamuni.
Yes, Prabhuji.
60,000 years, right? He continued. He started towards the end and continued into Treta Yuga, right?
Okay, yes, Prabhuji.
Right. Krute Dhyayato Vishnu. Tretayam Yajato Makhai. Like Lord Ramachandra performed the Rajasuya Yajna. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Dvapare Paricharyayam. In Dwapara Yuga, it's about going to the temple and rendering service to the Lord. Yes?
So, yeah, which lord they were
They were
worshipping in
Lord
that period?
Narayana.
Narayana, okay.
Yes. Only gopis worshipped Lord Krishna. Right? Then Mother
Okay,
Rukmini
Prabhu.
and all, they did Lord Krishna only. But generally people were doing Lord Narayana, Lord Vishnu.
Ah, yes.
But in Kali Yuga, that can be done through Hari Kirtana. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Does that answer your question, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mute on now.
Yes. The point is this. At the end, Krishna came in Dwapara Yuga to reveal. One thing I want to tell you, Prabhu. What does Dva mean in Sanskrit?
Two, Prabhuji, number two.
Yeah. Tra means in Sanskrit?
Three.
Dvadashi, Trayodasi. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
2 after 10, 3 after 10. But you see, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. Here. It became 1, 3, 2, 4. Because Krishna is directly coming in this period. Yes, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
This is the special need for the change to become 1, 3, 2, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hare Krishna. Satya is
Yeah,
1,
okay.
Treta is 3, but it became the second Yuga. Dwapara
Second
is 2,
Yuga.
it became the third Yuga. Because
Third
Krishna
Yuga.
himself
Right.
is directly coming, it has become thus.
Right, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhu?
Yes, yes.
This is a special case, special favor, and after that he has appeared as Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as well to take us back to himself. We are in this special period. We need to make the best use of this bad bargain of being in this special period. Yes, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Any other questions related to the topic? Hare Krishna?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Earlier in the session, you mentioned about Lord Narasimhadev being in different, non-existent. Why don't we consider Lord Narasimha to be the super when compared to Krishna?
The reason is Lord Narasimha is an avatara who had come with a specific reason. What is the specific reason? Only to protect his devotee. Yes, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
But when he came as Lord Krishna, he came as Jagat Guru, he came as Rakshaka, he came as Jagat Guru, he came as Rakshaka, he has come as, the Priyatama, he has come as the Margadarshaka.
Yeah.
So he has demonstrated all the opulences, that way Krishna is considered supreme. Lord Narasimha is only demonstrating the strength form of Lord Krishna and the mystic ability of Lord Krishna. Makes sense, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhu. Any other questions? All right. In which case, Rakesh Prabhu, you had a question. You please ask that.
Sure, Prabhu. Thanks, Prabhu. I'll just go straight to the topic, Prabhu. In the war between, especially happening between Iran and Palestinians, there is a lot of famine happening. Yeah.
You mean Israel and Palestinians?
Yes, please. Sorry, Israel and Palestinians.
Okay.
So there is a lot of famine, starvation, and whatnot. Now, coming to the point when you have Krishnastami and there's a lot of food is wasted into the bin, and kids are like, okay, just throw in the bin, that's fine. If I show, being a parent, if I show, okay, you're wasting so much food, look at these kids, they're starving and they're lining up in the food queue, and I'm showing the impression that food is valuable, not just throwing in the bin. Is it the right way to show it? Or in Krishna, should I be in that path? Or, okay, Krishna is giving it as it is, let's take it, it's a prasadam, yeah, I will eat as much as I can and throw it. Do I go in that path? So,
Prabhu,
which is
actually throwing prasadam is not appreciated by even Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada clearly says, you take as much prasadam as you eat. Prasadam is mercy of the Lord. You know, you can't handle more than you can handle. That was Prabhupada's approach. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
So yes, to the kids, as a parent, if you want to show the starvation and everything, that's fine. But please, I'm not sure how those kids will react. The word of caution I would have is, when you show those ghastly and gory images, will it have a negative impact on the psyche of the kids is something you please see. Maybe you could mention it, saying that, look, in Gaza Strip, this is what is happening. When there are people, dying due to starvation, we, being responsible towards later generations, we shouldn't waste food. Probably you could say that. Showing the images, etc., I'm not sure, because each kid is different, each parent is different. The family would know what's best. So that I cannot comment. Showing the photographs or whatever, the videos, whatever they may be, but definitely pointing out not to waste and advising them that there are other people starving is a very good way of doing a comparative reference and showing them the responsibility towards later generations. Because the more we throw into the bin, the more is getting wasted. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Definitely that's a very socially responsible devotional behavior, Prabhu. Of not wasting prasadam as well.
Yes, Prabhu. But usually when the food is cooked in our house for 4 people, when the rice is left over, we'll turn into lemon rice or whatever.
Yes.
Whereas in temple, when they cooked in bulk, they will rotate it to the sessions. So morning prasada will be presented in evening and also in afternoon. But by the time it reaches afternoon, it's already started decaying. I've seen, I don't want to point to anyone, but I've seen the temple as evening also they presented with the bad full prasad. Yeah, I don't know.
You mean it was foul smelling, was it?
Yes, Prabhu. Especially chickpea, they come so.
Prabhu, I will tell something about that. The temple management has circulated that after 7:30, any food served in the top, that should not come back to the kitchen.
Okay.
That's the circulated recently also, Prabhu.
So that has been taken care. It's a management decision has been made in this regard, Prabhu.
Okay. Yes, that has done that. But what I observed, Prabhu, most of the prasad will not spoil. Even also, some people they are keeping in the freezer, and next day morning they are serving. That's why they don't want to put like that. They want to throw into bin. But they have to do in a proper way to cook. But unfortunately, sometimes more cooking is coming, sometimes less. All this is happening. That's why so many things is happening, Prabhu.
Prabhu, may I ask a direct question, Bimal Prasad Prabhu, because you and I, we know the history, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Earlier, Karunani Prabhu used to ensure that all the prasadam was distributed to everybody and the buckets
Yes.
were clean. Is
Yes.
nowadays Karunani Prabhu in charge of that?
No, Prabhu.
There lies the problem. His Karuna has been not there, and these devotees are experiencing all these things. Probably Karunanidhi Krishna Prabhu is such a merciful devotee, right? When he used to deal with this, he used to give us all prasadam. We would take home and ensure, no prasadam was wasted.
Prabhu, now he has transferred from the general prasadam to 7 o'clock, Saturday, 7 o'clock Mahaprasadam. What he is doing? He is doing packing, each and everybody, now also he is serving.
Yes, Prabhu, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If Karunanidhi Prabhu were to be the in charge, this wouldn't have happened. I'll give it in writing.
Yes. Now he is doing Mahaprasadam, he is doing that.
Of course, Mahaprasadam, I'm sure everybody he is packing and giving. Right?
And going to homes and giving some of the devotees. Homes and giving.
That's him. That's Karunanidhi Krishna Prabhu. That's why he is Karunanidhi Krishna Dasa.
And he is highest post in software. But he is Mataji also gold medalist in gold medalist in mathematics. But she is just like a village lady.
Lajalanta Mataji, she is my Siksha Guru. She taught me, the first time, the Brahmagohana pastime.
Yes.
Right.
They are fully devoted mode, and he has resigned his job also.
Yeah, I know that, Prabhu. Karunanidhi Prabhu, we were fortunate to get his association. He came for my son's wedding.
Prabhu, in this context, we can say the temple cooks like 13, 14 varieties for the prasadam. In the plate, we don't have place to put. So why is that requirement showing up like so many items? We cook like 4 and the rest can be used for Krishna service, or do we need to show up like 15, 16 varieties on the plate, Prabhu?
No, that's probably they are offering to Krishna. I'm not sure, whether it is every Sunday or what, Prabhu. I'm not sure.
No, that is only festival time. That is only festival time.
Festival time we do opulently for Lord Krishna. But then, when we do that, earlier we used to have about 10 to 15% of max prasadam used to be left out, and that was distributed to all the families who take it home. And next day, after the Prabhupada Vyasa Puja, afternoon lunch, we would have in the night the previous day's prasadam. That's
Yes,
what we used to do.
Yes.
Bimal Prasad, you remember, right? We were all doing
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yes. So, I'm not sure right now, what the whole thing is, the arrangement is, who is taking care, etc. So, Rakesh Prabhu, I'm not sure if, sitting so many thousands of miles away, I can comment, because I'm very, very infinitesimal living entity whose voice may not be heard through all the tiers and layers of management. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu, it's a lot of effort from devotees as well. They spend a lot of time.
Absolutely, Prabhu.
And
Absolutely.
presented to Krishna, and it's coming from his mouth, and you're wasting so much.
I absolutely understand. What I would say is, please consider, I would request all the devotees assembled here, because you are concerned about the wastage of this prasadam and everything, please consider forming a task force where you take responsibility to distribute that excess prasadam to various Indian families at least.
That is the best idea, Prabhu.
Right?
But yeah.
Go ahead, Prabhu. Go ahead, Prabhu. Please. Go ahead, Prabhu.
Prabhu, that is the best idea what you are saying. But now we are in the meeting now, 11 people who don't have any time to spend there. We will take the prasadam and we will coming back to home. Nobody is taking the responsibility. That's very difficult to do.
No, I appreciate, Prabhu. I'm saying because the discussion has come up in this forum, I'm requesting all of you devotees to kindly think it through and see if you can form a task force to distribute that prasadam to the needy.
That's very good, Prabhu. But
See if it's possible or not. I'm not sure. I'm just throwing.
possible, Prabhu. But the desire should be there in the devotees. Then that will be happens.
Sure, Prabhu. I appreciate that.
The temple management also should take the responsibility, but nobody is taking.
Prabhu, at this stage, let's not bring in the temple management into this, because the intent is, we know what is not happening. I'm talking about what could potentially happen here, Prabhu. Because the reason is I don't want to get into a stage where I'm calling out here Aniruddha Prabhu, Shukadev Prabhu and all, sitting, thousands of miles away, knowing nothing with my, probably 10 million feet view. Yes? That's not my intent. My intent is you have raised a problem, and I'm trying to, because yesterday, yes, what we used to do, we used to take prasadam and distribute in Footscray and those sort of areas.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
You remember Bimal Prasad Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. So many things.
So many things we used to do, right? The distributing. So I'm just requesting devotees, it need not be only you people. You would have some others who would be interested in just doing service. You can tell them, look, there is a Janmashtami service, you can take and distribute this, etc., etc., and see if such a thing is possible. We can discuss the problems until the cows come home, and we can also talk about the lacunae, the management side. Undoubtedly, if there is any, they should be corrected. I'm not trying to sit here and talk for anybody like Aniruddha Prabhu, Bhakta Prabhu, or Shukadev Prabhu. That's not my intent. I'm not taking any sides here. All I'm trying to say is there are two ways to this. One is there is a problem somebody needs to address. Look, there is a problem in Krishna's service. As devotees, let's address this. So please see if forming a task force is viable, because sitting here, I can throw there is something that can be easily given by an Indian, is a free advice. And I being an Indian-bodied fellow, I'll give free advice like anything. Everybody comes and tells us how we should get our daughter married, by 25. Even if their 35-year-old daughter doesn't get married by then. Yeah? You should learn from my experience is the statement, but the advice is to get my 22-year-old daughter married, before she has even got her job, right? But their 35-year-old neighbor's daughter is still not married, by the way. Okay, so don't worry. India free advice is always given, so being an Indian people, I'll also given the free advice here, right? The viability, the possibility, the feasibility, you have to work it out. When we were in Melbourne, it worked out for us. I'm not trying to say, 2.5 decades later, it's going to work for you. No, that's not my intent. Please see, I've just thrown in an idea. Please see, what's possible.
One thing, Prabhuji, even after we try all that, if still it is wasted, do you think it is Krishna's poshana for the other creatures?
Prabhu, any wastage is whatever quota is allocated to others, right? Yes, any wastage. But the point is, when you are doing in a huge gathering like this, the industry standard is 10% wastage. In any event management, 10% wastage is considered the industry standard. As long as it's no more than 10%, Prabhu, that's fine.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, the point what I was making is, always we are thinking about like we are wasting prasadam. Why don't we think sometimes, not always, we shouldn't be wasting prasadam, that's one thing, but in case like sometimes we have to do it, why don't we think it as like Krishna's arrangement for other living entities? Like
No, the point is when it is going into the bin, Prabhu, what devotee's concern is when it is going into the bin, nobody is using it. Right? If it's India, we can dump near a thing and all stray dogs will come and eat that prasadam. Right? In Australia, we can't even put it in a plate and offer to a dog. Then the dog owner will come around and say, this has this collar with this, what is that, the R&D tag, whatever that R&D tag is. Yeah? then they will say this guy is trying to, befriend my dog and steal my things. Right? So, different places, different challenges, Prabhu. Australia has its own challenge. So the purpose of this is, when that goes wastage, I would request devotees to consider it as an offering to the Pancha Mahabhutas. Because whatever is there ultimately gets dumped in a wasteland. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu and Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
And that's going into the earth. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
What does Lord Krishna say in the 12th chapter, or was it in the 12th chapter? Yeah, 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I think 13th verse. 12th chapter or 10th chapter? I forget. Let me see. VG 10, 13. 10, 11. 12. Right. Param Brahma Param Dhamma, no. It's 12th chapter. It's 12th chapter, 11th verse. Being wrong. Is it 15th chapter? No, God, Krishna. Some of my brains are not working today. Parayamyaham ojasam. Fifteen 13. Right. Gamavisya cha bhutani dharayamyaham ojasam pushnami cha aushadhihi sarvaha somo bhutva rasatmakaha. I enter into each planet, and by my energy stay in the orbit, I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. So, when we offer into the dumpster or dumping yard, ultimately it goes into the earth, and by Lord Krishna's energy, that very same, organic fertilization gives us further life and vegetables. Hare Krishna, Bharat Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
You see, so yes, let's minimize the wastage, but ultimately accept that some wastage is inevitable and understand that it is ultimately going to the earth, which is Krishna's, staying in the orbit by Krishna's energy, and by Krishna's influence through the moon, it again gives us fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, that makes sense. But, yeah.
Make sense? Rakesh
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu? Does that answer your question to an extent?
Yes, Prabhu. It's much clear.
Sure. Yeah, minimize the wastage as much as possible, but otherwise do this.
Yes.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Alright, I have answered the most controversial question in a recording. Okay, I'll still leave it there. I hope Anuruddha Prabhu doesn't see and come to catch out of my neck next time he visits Vrindavan.
No problem, Prabhu. Anuruddha Prabhu has given one example, I will tell you. Previously, our old kitchen is there. A lot of the food, when they are cooking, burning. Okay? Burns in under the vessel. That's why recently, this just 1 year back, he is telling to me and everybody, old kitchen, lot of food burning. Because of burning, we will get some karma will come. We are burning the Krishna's thing. Okay, we are sharing each other at that time. Now it is not burning. Okay, that means he is passing like that. He is not bothered about anything.
So he is sharing the responsibility, you mean?
Like Indra Prabhu, Indra also sharing all the karma, his karma, to all these and everything, water like that. Like that he is passing. He is not bothered about anything.
No worries, Prabhu. No. The point is that Anuruddha Prabhu has such a relationship with me. He comes in the home for prasadam. when we are in Vrindavan and he turns around and says, Srivasnimai, he turns.
He's also very love and affection with me, Prabhu.
Yeah.
I don't know because of age and all, and I also serve to him also. Still, he's very close to me, but he's telling I'm also taking like that. Even though when I'm fruit offering, I'm doing in 4 o'clock, especially in laddu, the dry fruit laddu. When he's coming to kitchen, I'll put in his pocket. He's not, he's taking to home. Like that, I'm very close, I'm acting like that. He's nice and with me, I don't have any problem. But I'm telling what he's expressing, his opinion.
That's fine, Prabhu. That's fine, Prabhu. No, usually if he comes to see this recording, he'll come to fight with me. That's why I'm saying.
In that case, I'll give this CD to him.
You're more than welcome, Prabhu. You are more than welcome. Anuruddha Prabhu, next Vrindavan Yatra, he will fight with me. No problem, I'll explain to him.
I will tell to him also, Srivasnamai Prabhu, ask him to give this one video to you.
It's your decision. Please, don't put words in my mouth. I only said if he comes across this recording. I never said, you said you want to give it, I said it's your will and wish. I surrender to a Vaishnava desire.
I am telling in my way, Prabhu.
No. Better not to give it to Anuruddha Prabhu. Prabhu, it's already late in the night. I think it's 10 o'clock there, right? 9:45.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Thank you. Any other questions? Any other questions?
No, Prabhu. All good. No, Prabhu. All good.
Prabhu,
then we will take
Prabhu, I won't give anything, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Everyone is clear. Everyone is clear on the topics that we discussed today.
Yes, Prabhu.
Wonderful. I'll load all these videos by tomorrow without failure, and all the ones that have been missed, by tomorrow I'll load them. So day after, we'll start from the Canto 7. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Gaura Sitanath Premanandi. Hari Hari.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Prabhuji.